Welcome to Employment Law This Week. I'm George Whipple. Workplace violence is, unfortunately, an issue employers are forced to consider in the current environment. Epstein, Becker, Green's Beth McManus tells us how employers can prepare and respond.
With the stresses and conflicts caused by COVID-19, often related to either mask wearing or social distancing guidelines, we've seen instances of violence in the workplace, often against employees working in retail settings. What we're also seeing is an increase in inter-employee tensions over social distancing practices or differing attitudes related to the virus. Without a proper process of receiving and handling employee complaints related to COVID-19, employers may run the risk that employees feel that they're not heard, or that an employee might tie an adverse employment action they experience to a complaint that they've raised. An important starting place for safeguarding the workplace against instances of workplace violence begins with a strong and well-drafted workplace violence prevention policy. That policy should include a straightforward definition of what workplace violence is considered to be by that employer, a strict prohibition against that type of conduct in the workplace, some clear examples of prohibited conduct, and well-defined procedures for reporting any threats or incidences of violence or other acts that might violate the policy. Also, employers should prepare an emergency safety plan for worst case scenarios so that employees are aware of what to do if there is an actual threat of physical violence or an imminent threat. Employees should be aware of when to call the police, where the nearest exits are. Lastly, and just as important, employers should strive to understand the stresses that employees are facing as a result of COVID-19 and to communicate with empathy. In addition to formal policies and training, employers should arrange for periodic check-ins with employees to informally ask how they're doing and determine if there's anything an employee wants to discuss.
Thanks, Beth, and thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.